Ellen says, can you please talk more about the term limbic resonance? I'm thinking it's deep empathy, but I hear you use the limbic resonance term with your clients. I'd love to hear how you describe that to your clients.
I think deep empathy is also super relevant to limbic resonance. The only little glitch I have about Ellen's conjecture is take out the word deep, because limbic resonance is just the start of getting the client's emotion up and running enough that you can feel the contagion of it. And that's mainly what I'm looking for in resonance is their emotion up and running? Can I feel some of it myself, which requires empathy, of course. But is it deep empathy? I'm not sure I would ask myself that it needs to be deep empathy at the beginning of having their emotion come alive enough for me to feel some of it and the contagion effect to help us. From a general theory of love, limbic resonance is the first step to then get in limbic regulation. Limbic regulation is required to then have limbic revision. So limbic revision, I would probably say the corresponding empathy would be deeper as you go from resonance to regulation to revision.
We talked about self-soothing in the previous question. Is
Yeah.
the regulation the soothing?
Well, with another. Getting in limbic regulation with another. Exactly. Like another researcher, I don't think it was a general theory of love, but I've lost track of the name, said we humans, and especially our clients, don't learn limbic regulation like we learn the capitals of every state. We learn it by being in the limbic presence of a limbically able other. And ideally, the clinician is a limbically able other, not perfectly limbic, not perfectly of anything. We're human, but we have enough trust and enough experience with our own limbic experience that we're not scared by when our own fear comes alive. We're not put off by feeling overwhelmed emotionally. So when the client's overwhelmed and we feel the contagion of their overwhelm, we stay limbically present because we are used to this and we've stretched our windows of tolerance. We can lean in and stay present even when it gets harrowing, as we've talked about before.
This stuff is fascinating to me.
I know.
So let me see.
Awesome.
So you talk about this often. You talk about resonance. Another word might be empathy. To regulation, another word might be soothing. To revision, another word might be
corrective emotional experience, revision of view of self, view of other. I love how you add, Jen, empathy, soothing, corrective emotional experience, if you like that possibility. That's an interesting way of playing with resonance, regulation, revision.
Well, and it all kind of clicks into place for me. Like if I am with my client and I have empathy for them,
they're going to feel invited in.
I let myself dip my toes into the ocean of what they're experiencing. And then they feel that too. That's the soothing. They're
That's
not
right.
alone.
Right.
And then from that place, then they can get that corrective emotional experience or that revision.
Yeah, another way to describe the empathy maybe is the clinician needs to let her or himself feel the limbic pull, the limbic lure of the client's experience, and to be able to follow. This is one of the times I like talking about. We follow the client's lead into their affect, and we have to feel the contagion of their emotion pulls us in. We feel the lure of their emotional experience the more and more it comes alive. And so some would say that's also another definition of empathy. It's all the same soup.
Yeah, we feel the lure of their emotion, the contagion of emotion. What hits me is like, oh my gosh, if I try and fix it, I cut off that whole process immediately.
Exactly. If I try to fix it, which is one way of coping, if I feel overwhelmed and I can't afford to let my nervous system follow their overwhelm. I can't let myself feel the lure of theirs because I'm still destabilized with my own.
Yeah.
That happens to EFT clinicians. That's not a bad thing, but clinicians learning EFT just want to catch their own process. When my own emotionality destabilizes me in the moment, it takes me out of contact with the client. I want to just know that about myself and quickly work with myself. That's why I keep a heart rock in my pocket, for instance. I have other ways of getting myself quickly re-regulated by borrowing my attachment figure's view of me.
Yeah.
To get myself back with myself so then I can feel the lure of the client's experience and go with them to theirs.
So if we do get caught in our fix it, and although it truncates this process, we forgive ourselves because, again, human.
Yeah, and I might say to the clients, oh, wait, I just got caught up in my own overwhelm, or I just got scared and went somewhere else, or I just lost contact with you. Could you say that again? Because the repetition will help me get back into contact with you. We all need objects in our offices, I believe, that remind us that we're not alone. So those heart rocks, like a difficult client, I'll put one in between my leg and the edge of my chair. They don't know it's there, but I feel it. And it's just this tangible reminder that I'm not alone. And so when I get scared, I just quickly push my focus to the ways I reassure myself that I'm okay. I'm not alone. I'm okay. I'm safe. So I can stay more with the clients who in fact scare me, but I want to stay with them.
Right. Great. Hello, everyone. I'm Jennifer Olden, and I wanted to let you know that the EFT Cafe doors open on October 17th and they close on October 26th. So for more information and to register, go to www.theeftcafe.com. Can't wait to see you there. Bye-bye.